So I have a very good friend, one of my closest friends, lives in Michigan, right outside of Detroit, and she is a true blue Democrat. I mean, she voted Democrat in every election her entire life, and she is so not on board with this woke crap. Like she's a normal Midwesterner. You know, Midwesterners are pretty cool. They're not extreme. And I really feel like the Democratic Party has lost sight of that. They've forgotten that even their team is not on board with this crazy 10% or whatever it is on the far left of their party that's pushing all this insanity on us. And to me, it was outlined by CBS recently did a focus group with a Dem, a GOPer, and an independent. And they got on this topic. And we pulled a soundbite just to show you what happened. Listen to this.
Biggest concerns about raising children in America right now? John?
The whole woke culture affecting our children. All these elementary schools and middle schools having woke culture pushed on them from the LGBT plus community for sexual identity and gender. We should be pushing the actual school studies, math, social studies, science.
I can also agree with some of his points. I really would say sex education. I feel like some things, are brought to the children's attention they wouldn't even think about.
And you have 8 kids. I imagine you have some pretty specific ideas in your mind when you're speaking about this.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But children they're really influenced. You can teach them one thing at home, but when they go to school, they're just as much influenced by their teachers and their surroundings. And we should have more input, the parents.
I agree.
Often when we do these focus groups, we have people from different party affiliations disagreeing with each other, but I'm hearing all of you echo a lot of the same concerns and agreeing with each other.
Yeah. And if you agree on those issues, you tell me, who do you vote for?
Yeah, you have one choice, right? I mean, it's a Republican candidate. Because the Democrats, honestly, this is their invention, right? And I mean, it was the secret to Virginia and Glenn Youngkin, but it's also fused into almost every campaign throughout the country at this point, right? The schools issue, the COVID issue that gave rise to it, and a greater understanding of the curriculum that these children were being taught, and the school boards that somehow have more of an allegiance to activist communities than they do your children's education, has just become one of those ties that bind. And you've seen everything from the left center all the way to the far right sort of put an umbrella around it. And yeah, you only have one choice in this election if that's your concern.
I mean, that's the thing is like, you saw the teachers unions and these schools essentially, set up their own fall where they wanted to keep schools closed. But as a result of teaching classes on Zoom, parents saw, they're not teaching math, science, social studies, history, at this kid's school. They're teaching this woke garbage. They're asking, second graders, third graders to talk about sexual identity, which is insane to be asking and talking to children to. And anyone, I think, talking to someone underage about that should be arrested. But this is coming from teachers.
And it's insane. It's insane that the Democrat Party has, on issues like COVID or, gender theory or critical race theory, they've let their party get hijacked by that extreme you were describing, Holmes, and they pander to it, and that becomes the policy of the party, which is just so wild to me. If you looked at the median Democrat voter, they're the furthest thing from all of those things. And for whatever reason, that furthest left thing becomes the policy they expect the entire party to toe the line on. Wear 2 masks, wear 3 masks, 10 boosters forever for the rest of your life, and mandate it. Like, that is not where your average Democrat is. I've got family in Michigan. They are normal people. They are not super partisan people. And they look at this stuff and they just shake their head.
Well, Democrats are facing the consequences for this all over the map. And they're facing the consequences with working class people of all stripes, because the working class in this country are very concerned about the economy. I mean, paying for their groceries, paying for their gasoline, paying for their housing, paying for whatever. And all they're hearing from Democrats in Washington is culture, culture, culture. You're seeing it in every single state. You're seeing it in Colorado. You're seeing it in Michigan. And Megyn, you mentioned Nevada. You're seeing it in Nevada in spades.
If you're like me, you're getting a little scared, a little bit more concerned about the future The market's all over the place. The inflation levels are at their highest in 40 years. Interest rates are skyrocketing. Market experts are using terms like recession, economic hurricane, even unprecedented. If you want to protect your future, call a precious metal dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. They can show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. All it takes to get started is a super short phone call, and they will have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or inside your IRA or 401k. And they keep it simple. They are the highest rated firm in the country with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau and thousands of satisfied clients. And as an exclusive offer for my fans, if you call them right now, they will give you up to $1,500 of free silver and a free safe on qualifying orders too. Don't wait, call them now. Call 866-518-2955. That's 866-518-2955 or text Megyn, MEGYN, to 65532. Again, that's 866-518-2955 or text Megyn to 65532. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.